Good morning, grade 12. I just want to sort out my technical error, so I'm just re-recording the explanation over these graphs. So, most of your paper 2 is about graphs. They will ask it in data response questions, so section B, and they will also ask you to draw specific graphs to explain certain things. So this set of graphs on this slide, number one, they can give you the graph on the right here, and they can ask you to identify which market structure it's from. Importantly, because there's a horizontal revenue curve, it means that it's a perfect competitor. Secondly, they can ask you how the price for an individual firm is derived. That's when we have to draw both graphs. They can also ask you to draw a graph for perfect competition to show how profit maximization point is determined. Or they can give you a graph and ask you how to determine the equilibrium point. So first of all, to recognize it, you look at the revenue curves. In a perfect market, there will be one horizontal line indicating both your average revenue and your marginal revenue. In perfect markets, as I showed you yesterday, and we'll go through it again next week sometime, there are two separate curves, an average revenue curve and a marginal revenue curve, and they are kind of at the same angle as the demand curve. Secondly, deriving the price for the individual business. I'm going to go through that now with you, and that is the beginning part of the other video that I've sent. So first of all, the individual its price is determined. First of all, we must start with the market or industry. So remember, perfect competitors are price takers. So they must take the price that is determined by the market. So we first have to draw this graph on the left. So draw your axes, label them in a demand and supply curve. Where those two curves meet, draw a nice big dot and indicate it with an E. That is now your market price. This horizontal line is to show you what the market price is. That market price must be transferred to your next set of axes, which is for the individual firm. That is where you can draw a solid line and label it AR equals MR equals D. So that would be determining your price for the individual firm. If we take it one step further and say determine the equilibrium point or the profit maximization point, now you have to add in more steps where you draw in your cost curves. So that's where you draw in your short-term marginal cost curve or just marginal cost. Must be the shape of a Nike tick, and your average cost or your short-term average cost, which is the shape of a smile. Where your marginal cost curve, the Nike tick one, intersects your marginal revenue curve, that is equilibrium. Please remember, equilibrium is determined by the production rule. The production rule states that the profit will be maximized where the marginal costs are equal to the marginal revenue. They can also give you an already drawn graph and ask you and give you actual numbers on the axes and ask you what is the equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity. You follow the same procedure. Basically, look at your MC, where does it meet MR? You make a dot or an E, and at that quantity, so in this case, Q2, that would be the equilibrium quantity, and P1 would be the price. So please watch the other two videos that I've sent today when you practice drawing these graphs and recognizing the equilibrium point or determining the equilibrium point. Important when you draw graphs, the graph must be labeled. So give it a heading, graph for the individual firm, graph for the market or industry, price, quantity. I made a mistake, I didn't even put in quantity. your origin, and every single line that you draw here, except if it's a dotted line, like this one should be. Label it as soon as you've drawn it. Otherwise, you won't be getting the marks for it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you again next week.